Good morning. Happy Saturday, everybody. I was going to wait a little bit longer to see if more people end up joining. Hopefully, they will as we go on this morning. I am Miss Marcia and I'm from Showtime USA. I'm the owner and director here for the Lake County branch. And I'm just going to go ahead and get started. This is being recorded so we can post it on our page and allow those that missed this morning to watch it on playback later this week. So, who we are Showtime USA. We are a singing and dancing performance group for children ages 3 to 18. We do community performances here throughout Lake County. We also do some into Orange County. We go to the Solar Bears game and do their intermission performances. And we're looking at the Orlando Magic this year as well towards the end of our season, and we do our big showcase at the end of May. I am actually gonna try to share my screen so I can show you guys. Um, Bear with me. This is all new to me. Okay. I believe I'm sharing. Okay, so we are at our website going to look at our handbook so I can give you all the details for this year. Move me out of the way. Okay. There we go. All right. So you guys, this is our cast member handbook that we have for this year that we will have available to you probably both in print and via digital. You will receive it at our open house. And what it will entail is all the information needed for our performances, what to expect, show etiquette, what to wear to classes, pretty much anything that you might need to know will be here within the handbook. Of course, you can always message us, email us, or call or text. Um, Showtime USA has been around for about 40 years. We are based out of St. Augustine. It's ran by Miss Pam. And we also have a branch in St. John's, which is in the Jacksonville area. They've been around for, I believe, about 20 years. And we even had a branch in New York at one time, too. A little about myself. I, again, am Miss Marcia, and I started dancing when I was 2 years old. I actually used to walk on my tippy toes, and my parents thought it would be great to put me in some tap dancing to try to get me to land on my heels a little bit, and my passion just took on from there. I have spent probably since the age of 9. I believe that was when I had my first babysitting job. And I have worked with kids ever since. I worked in a childcare facility as a lead teacher. I was a director for a autism center in Mishawaka, Indiana. I'm from South Bend, Indiana. And then when I moved here to Florida in 2001, I became a professional nanny for several families here in the Central Florida area and traveled throughout the world with them. And then became a regional manager for a nanny placement agency. And my last position before taking on Showtime USA was the owner and manager of a children's wedding and event babysitting service in Central Florida, which is actually still in operation today. I began as the owner and director here at Showtime USA in Lake County during the summer of 2022. My daughter has actually been a member of Showtime USA for I believe it's been 8 years. I believe they started out here in 2018 with Miss Andrea, and she moved back home to St. Augustine. And I took over from her when she decided to move back because I didn't want to see the program fold. My daughter is autistic, and she just flourished in this program from the beginning. She was very, very shy when she started, and she At her first show, nobody told me that she was gonna go up to the mic and do a solo. And as you can imagine, I bawled my eyeballs out. So it was very important to me that this kept going. And it's been an absolute pleasure the entire time. We also have a lead instructor who was actually a member of Showtime USA for a couple years, and I brought her on as instructor. Her name is Miss Chloe. Hopefully, she will join us at some point. She is actually currently in El Salvador. She had an accident and had surgery on Monday, but she will be back to us very, very soon. We're looking forward to. I think if she pops up on here, I'm likely to end up crying. Um, I want to go into what we offer. So at Showtime USA, we do a little bit of everything. Each semester, the children end up learning about 4 to 5 routines. We do a 20 to 30-minute set at all of our performances, and that includes a opening number, which is our theme song, a finale that they will end up learning, and then each class performs at least 2 routines. One is typically a hip hop number, and then the second one is a musical theater. It's usually like 60s, 70s, 80s type music. I'm so excited to share with you guys what our show is this year. I think the kids are going to enjoy it because there's a lot of upbeat music that they hear on the radio regularly. So I'm so excited to share that with you guys soon. Our main program is held on Monday evenings. Like I said, we do ages 3 to 18. So our youngest class starts at 4:30. They are ages 3 and 4. And then the next class is at 5:15. That's for our grades kindergarten through second grade. After that, it's 6:15, and that's for grades 3 to 5. And then after that, we do grades 6 through 12, and they run from about 7:15 to 8:30 p.m. We are also looking at adding this fall our technique classes back in. We're waiting for Miss Chloe to get back and still working on some logistics for that, but it will probably start mid-September. We're looking at either Wednesday or Thursday night for that. And what that is we have a boys club, which is boys hip hop. And then we also have what we call ladies only. And that is for grades kindergarten through fifth grade. They will learn more intensive ballet, jazz, contemporary technique, and then they will have at least one number that they'll end up performing in our set list for local performances. And then also at Showcase, they do a special number as well. And then our company is for grades 6 through 12. Same thing. They are required to be in the regular program to be part of those classes. We also have a required um, audition workshop, sorry, audition workshop that's coming up on August 28th that we would like them all to come to so they can learn about what it means to audition. And we're going to teach them a little number that they're going to end up doing when they have their audition in September. And yeah, you can find more of that information again, like I said, when you come to our open house on the 17th. And then we are also going to give you guys the link to this handbook at that time as well. That's where all of let me go back one more. Sorry, my fingers are slap happy today. So these are all of our programs. Like I had said, Singing Stars is our ages 3 and 4. Cajun Kids is kindergarten through second. Main Street is third through fifth grade. And then our ambassadors is 6 through 12. Ladies only is for kindergarten through fifth grade technique. We have the boys club, hip hop, and then company is grade 6 through 12. So how our tuition and our class sizes and everything runs, we try to limit our littlest class to about 10 to 15 kids, and the rest of the program we keep between 15 and 20. We like to keep everything kind of small so we can keep that individualized attention on the kids. It's very important to me. I think when the class sizes become way big, you kind of lose that community. And so I'm trying to keep that as we move forward this year. We are in a new facility, which is allowing us to grow, but I don't want it to happen so much that we end up losing that that Showtime family that we have going on here. So for the month of August, what we are doing is we are combining our registration fee and the two classes in August together. So for our Singing Stars and Cajun Kids, it's $75 for August. And then for Main Street and Ambassadors, it would be $125. And then beginning September 1st, it would be the regular monthly tuition fee. Singing Stars is 65 a month. Cajun Kids is 70. Main Street and Ambassadors is 75. And that would be billed on the first of the month from September through May. Our program only runs from August to the end of May. So you would not be billed for June and July. We also bill for full months, even during Christmas break and spring break. We do take a couple weeks off. Basically, it ends up coming out to about 36 weeks that we are in program here. Um, let's see, we talked about class sizes, days and times. I'll have notes. Make sure I stay on topic. Um, so if you register by August 19th, the tuition for August, that includes the registration fee and that monthly fee. All the kids that register before August 19th will also receive a class t-shirt. After that, it's going to be $25 each. And that's what they would wear to class every single week. What we require for classes, which I believe is on think I have a, sorry guys, I'm flipping through. So this is our required class attire. So for Singing Stars, Cajun Kids, Main Street Ambassadors, and the Boys Club, mainly our main program on Monday nights, they are required to wear jazz shoes or sneakers. For our Singing Stars and our Cajun Kids, they can wear just the regular jazz shoe, the soft sole one. And then for Main Street and Ambassadors, we encourage them to get the split sole sneaker. All of the attire can be found on our website at ShowtimeUSA.net. If you go to the top bar, it says Showtime Official Store, and you can go to each one of the classes. You can see all of the attire that is in there, what is needed for class and for performances. They will be using the shoes both for class and at performances. If you have any questions about any of the attire, again, you can message me at any time. But for classes, again, they'll need their jazz shoes or their sneakers. They can wear black leggings, shorts, just no jeans and no skirts. And then they will have their Showtime t-shirt. If they register after August 19th, again, they can purchase the shirt for this year, which is going to be this one, if you can see. Every kid is going to get the same shirt, so we all match, and they can purchase that for $25, or they can use one of their shirts from a previous year if they are a returning member. For our technique classes, you will also see on our Showtime official store the items that are needed for those classes, which would be ballet shoes, their black halter leotard, convertible tights, and they are welcome to wear dance shorts as well if they don't feel comfortable just being in the leotard and tights during class. Um, for our classes, we also here at the studio, we do have a space where parents can watch class. We will have temporarily as we get everything set up. We're still working here diligently to try to get everything ready for classes starting August 19th. But there will be actually this drape behind me will be separating the rooms for the time being, and then eventually we will have a viewing window. But you are able to see the classes while they are rehearsing. I just ask that there try to be limited distraction during class. You're welcome to go use the restroom. And of course, if you need to access your child anytime, I have no issue with that. as long as it's not disruptive to the rest of the class. We also do at the beginning of the month, we invite the parents to come in at the end of class to watch the routines, to see what they've been learning all month long. And the kids love that too. Um, we have our first performance is going to be October 19th. It's going to be at Sensational Farms. So that's what we're going to be working on for the entire month of August and September and into October. Let me give you some information about what to expect for the performances. So, as you see in the picture listed here on our screen, this is what our kiddos wear to all of our performances. They have their black jazz shoes, their black jazz pants, their sparkly tops, which is not available to be ordered on our website. You will order those here at the studio when you come to open house or the first day of class. Underneath their sparkly top for the girls, they have their black halter leotard on there. If you decide to purchase a leotard off of our website, or not on our website, but off of Amazon or a local store, we just ask that it be a halter so it hides underneath the sparkly top. Um, and then they end up wearing their hair down. Sometimes we do half up, half down, and curly. They all wear red lipstick. They can wear eye makeup if they want to. It is not required. But some of them like to get all dolled up for performance day. Or the boys, they have black sneakers, a red shirt, and black jogging pants. So here's kind of an idea of what everything cost. Again, the Black Halter Dance Leotard you can purchase on our website or on Amazon. We have the boot cut pants, jazz pants are available on our website, the jazz shoes, and then the sequin top would be ordered through me at open house or the first day of classes. All the boys' items, I have put all of the Amazon links. If you want me to send those to you directly, I can do that as well. But everything is pretty reasonable on there. You can also find a lot of the items at Walmart. We've done that in the past also. Um, Back to performances. So, like I had said before, all of our performances about 20 to 30 minute show with the full cast. You will receive at open house and for the first day of classes, we have a list of all of our performances and events that we have coming up. Again, our first one will be October 19th at Sensational Farms. And then we also have City of Sanford has offered for us to come for their Sanford Halloween event on October 27th. So we are waiting all the time for that, but those are the two events for October. Um, they must, every cast member must attend rehearsals the week of the performance. If a member is not going to be at a performance, we do have a sheet that's called our missing performer sheet. You will add their name to that so we can be prepared in staging at rehearsal to know that that child is not going to be performing. But it is very important that they come to rehearsals for staging and so the rest of the cast can know what to do if they're going to not be there. So uh so like I had said, the missing performer sheet will be available. We have a call to action board here in our lobby that will have all of our calendar, missing performer sheets, and upcoming events on it. And that's where you will end up filling that out. Um, there are sometimes costs incurred with our performances. Most of the performances that we go to are free to the community, but from time to time, like the Solar Bears game, usually tickets are around like $25. So that's just something to be aware of looking forward, and we will keep you updated as we're announcing the performances on how much everything will end up costing. But typically it's It's free for attendees to come to. And we try to work it out with the venue also for families to keep it low cost. Um, we also do just kind of give you an idea of more upcoming performances that we have. In November, we are planning to do City of Eustis is having a veterans event. We're going to be performing at that. We're planning on doing a retirement home visit during the holidays. And then in December, we will be doing the Mount Dora Parade, Light Up Sorrento, and we might do a Christmas performance here. We're next to the Hideaway Performing Arts Center, and we might end up doing a performance with them in December as well. Then moving into the spring, we typically don't start performances until February. But the Ocoee market has offered for us to come January 2nd, which I know that is technically Christmas break, but they are having a kid entrepreneur event, and there's going to be over 50 kid entrepreneurs with vendor tables there. And they thought it would be awesome for us to bring the kids out to perform at that. It's a very kid-friendly, family-friendly event. So we're going to be doing that on January 2nd. And then moving into February, we're returning to the Mount Dora Movement Festival. We also have our cast photos. Um, those will be in September, at the end of September, and then we do them again in spring. So those will be in February. We're returning to George Fest to do the talent show and the parade here in Eustis. March will be Candyland Festival. April, we're looking at doing the Earth Day Festival in Mount Dora and returning to Sorrento Elementary for Candyland Festival. And then in May, we end with our veteran breakfast, and then we also have our showcase scheduled for May 31st here at the Hideaway Performing Arts Center. And then we start looking at summer tour. I am going to save that information for another day because that's a whole nother topic. Um, so back to performances. One of the other things I'm going to ask for this year, since Miss Chloe is going to be recuperating and Miss Katie's going to help us out as much as possible, but she has some new adventures that she is going on that we'll share with you guys another time. But I'm going to be looking for backstage parents. We've done this in the past. I'm going to need at least 2 or 3 parents to assist backstage during all of the performances. And what that entails is you checking kids in and out as they arrive and as they depart. Helping kids get ready backstage. We do have some props this year that we'll be utilizing. We might have like a costume top change. That's why they wear the halter leotard underneath their performance top, because sometimes we change the tops to kind of match the song that they are doing. And so we'll have a sign up sheet for that for each performance here in the studio, just like the missing performer sheet. And I will be asking that parents like volunteer for at least 2 performances during the year. Um, Additional fun that we have going on. Let me before I jump ahead to that, let me just make sure I um went through most of this. Uh, we will also have, after the season starts, we will have a parent info meeting as well. Um, so we can talk about performances a little bit more because I know it's a lot in the beginning going over everything. Um, this is mostly for auditions. Okay. So let me close out of this. Except I don't know how. Okay. Well, it's all right. We'll just keep it. So, here we go. Exit that. I wanted to go to the website so I can show you guys where exactly our store is. So, here at the top is the bar. Official Showtime store is under here, and then you would look under your class. And then for registration, we're currently still listed as Mount Dora Orlando. They're working on that. But you would go to our page and click on location info down at the bottom here. If you are not already registered into our portal, you can click on the register here. You would put in all of your information, register for class. You would select the class that you want to do and then put in all of the information. It'll send all of it to me, and then you'll pay your invoice and be ready to go. Um, go back. If you are already listed in our portal, registered in our portal, you would just go to pay tuition here. If you need any assistance, I can go ahead and set up your portal for you or send your invoicing to you directly. So feel free to contact me. I know sometimes it's not the easiest to navigate. So looking forward at additional things that we have going on. So here at Showtime USA, like I said, like we are all about community and we are a family here at Showtime. So we try to keep that going all year long. In September, we are planning on doing a cast bonding party. We've had a couple requests for bowling, so that's probably what we're going to be doing. That will be mid-September. And then we also are planning on doing a couple of parents' night outs. I don't know when the fall one is just yet, but I do know in the spring it's going to be on Valentine's Day. So you guys can start planning your Valentine's Day dates now, because you have free babysitting. Um, and um, and then we also do our cast holiday party around Christmas time. We are, like I said, doing some workshops and intensives this year. The first one will be the audition workshop, August 28th. That is for Cajun kids through ambassadors that are looking to be part of Ladies Only or company. And then we are also going to be planning our summer tour and some summer events as well to kind of keep everybody connected over this summer because I know they were looking for that this year as well. So at this time, I'm pretty much done talking about what to expect and what is required. If you have any questions, I'll wait a couple seconds to see. You can drop them in the chat box, or you are welcome to unmute yourself and ask here. And if there's not any questions, then we'll wrap up and I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday. All right, so I don't think we have any questions. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. I just want to remind you that you are welcome to come here to the studio. Next Saturday from 2 to 4 is our open house and grand opening celebration. We'd love to have you. We'd love to meet you. I'd love you to come get all of the information here in person. You're welcome to ask any questions during that time. You can tour the studio and meet me in person. And we will have your registration forms here. If you don't want to complete everything online, it'll be here waiting for you as well. So in the meantime, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at Miss Marcia. It's MARCIA at ShowtimeUSA.net, or you can call or text 352-729-1165. And of course, you can find us on social media. It's Showtime USA Lake County on all social media outlets. Otherwise, you guys have an amazing Saturday, and I will see you soon. Bye. Keep dancing.